Hey everybody, Macy Budke here. I'm running for Nebraska's 3rd Congressional District, and I have something that I need to get off my chest regarding Medicaid. I'm going to focus on my state here. So, our illustrious Governor Pillen decided that we were going to jumpstart and initiate, 8 months early, mind you, Trump's plan for Medicaid, starting with particularly 80 hours a month. You're either doing work, you're volunteering, or you're going to school. I have some contention with that because he said that we're going to have all of our staff trained, that everything's going to go good. Complete and utter freaking chaos. I knew for a fact when people say that, that doesn't actually happen. They're not up to speed on training. He did this on the fly. It was too soon. That's up in an uproar. Number one. Number two, Nebraska has a 3.1 unemployment rate. That's pretty damn good. Number three, over half, has to be consistently about half of our patients that we see are on Medicaid in some form. You got 3 different types. You got Nebraska Total Care, you have Molina, and then you also have United Healthcare Community Plan. The vast majority of the people we have are already working. If not 1, 2 jobs. But then they also have to be careful about the income threshold. I had a patient who had to be off Medicaid for a little bit because she happened to make $100 over that limit. That to me is completely asinine. Another part, which will be initiated January 1st, 2027, is they are wanting to change the retroactive coverage. There was a thing that they were going to do to get rid of this. What this means for now is that we have, if you are eligible for Medicaid, then you apply for it because that takes some time to go through and be approved and get your card. Roughly 30 to 45 days, can take up to 90 days. 3 months before that, if you are eligible for that coverage, they will retroactively go back and whatever appointments you had, what have you, it will be covered. I know some people think that that's not fair, but look at it this way. If you have people who are eligible for Medicaid, they are waiting on that to be confirmed and all good to go, they will be going in having uninsured, like they're not going to be able to give compensated care for that. They can't pay it. Especially concerning when you're in emergency rooms, because under the EMTALA Act, it requires them to treat patients regardless of their ability to pay. So then you have a pile of uncompensated coverage. Well, depending on the type of facility, profit, nonprofit, they're going to have to somehow recoup that cost, which means 9 times out of 10, it's going to mean that they're going to be upping their service costs to other patients, which means your insurance will only cover so much. And that means you have a higher out-of-pocket cost. This is a whole cycle. This web, we are all connected to this. Instead of thinking it as it's only going to affect a certain group of people, that, oh, well, get these lazy people off this. No, vast majority, they are either disabled or they are so acute with their mental health, they can't work. Hopefully, depending on the exceptions, a lot of people are going to be kicked off. There's also going to be a recertification that instead of being annual, will go to biannual, every 6 months. You have a lot of them that are working parents, they have families. It is hard enough to get on Medicaid once and do that annually. Then you're going to ask them to do it every 6 months and go in. That's ridiculous. Now, what's changing on January 1st of next year will be if you were on Medicaid expansion, they will only go back retroactively 1 month. If you are on the regular Medicaid, they'll go back 2 months. Okay, fine. That's going to increase the level of uncompensated care, or these people won't be able to have care, which means they are not going to regularly scheduled appointments. They are not getting preventative services. They are not getting their medications, which means they're going to wait until it's severe enough, or you say, I have a family member that says who works in healthcare. Oh, they go in for the most ridiculous things. Well, no kidding. Under EMTALA, they have to be covered. 9 times out of 10, they're going to go in when things are severe enough. They're going to go into the ER, and we're going to have this circle with uncompensated care, and it's just going to cycle. This is a big issue. And the fact that people can't see this or look into it and think that's just going to be, it's a bunch of lazy people who are using this safety net that we have in our country, completely asinine. I am beyond livid that our governor decided to do this ahead of time instead of waiting until January so people could be properly trained to handle this. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.